Debonair. Okay.
Good, y'all. Shout out to Notification Gang. Hitting the like button. And the video didn't even start yet. Y'all the realest ones in it. I appreciate you anyway. This happened out of my backyard, y'all. This happened out of my backyard. Everybody that don't know, I was born and raised in South Florida. I mean, listen. If I remember, I put the I at the top. I just did a video on a South Carolina judge, right, who was doing crazy, crazy acts to children. And I said in that video, this is the reason why I don't hold these people to a higher level standard or whatever the case may be, just because you're a judge, or in this case, he's a lieutenant. I believe he's a fire with the fire rescue or something like that, BSO, something. I can't remember, but whatever, he's a lieutenant. This is the reason why I don't hold these people to a higher standard. All these, like, y'all don't understand, man. These people put up a facade, a face for the camera, and then that's it. You see me, what you see is what you get. I'm telling y'all, what you see is what you get. I act this way in person. I mean, I would probably say I'm maybe more I don't know, maybe less talkative in person. I don't know, because I've been told I'm very quiet by my coworkers and friends and stuff like that. But whatever. I think I speak when I'm spoken to. But in cases like this, I look at these people like you. There's a possibility of you being this predator, you being this demon, you being this damn monster. They have I think she's 13, 12 or 13 years old, a child that they adopted, and they're treating her like trash. Horrible and disgusting. I hope that they throw the book at this person, and I hope that they continue with the damn with dragging their names through the damn mud, because they are disgusting. Both of them. It ain't like she ain't know what the hell was happening. She living up under the same damn roof. Let's get into this video, y'all. And I got the news article also too as well. We're gonna get to the news article right after this.
Locked in a bedroom with no means to escape, forced to urinate on herself and then clean it up, then obligated to write Bible verses as a form of punishment. These are just some of the disturbing actions police say a Broward Sheriff's Fire Rescue Lieutenant and his wife did to their 12-year-old adoptive daughter. On Wednesday, Lieutenant Joel Kohnert and his wife, Jennifer, appeared in front of a judge facing child abuse charges. Police say as a form of discipline, they kept the young girl locked in a room. A sound machine played loudly to prevent her from hearing others.
I know that he was very controlling. I know that they would walk up and down the street. She wasn't allowed to cut her hair. She wasn't allowed to make friends with a lot of people.
Neighbors are shocked. They tell NBC6 the pair was a very strict Christian family. Outside their home, a Jesus is King flag flies high. Countless logos of the fire department are spread throughout the home. Meanwhile, defense attorneys claim.
Let me say this, y'all. People who are overly Christian, people who are overly religious in general, there's something and this is somebody that grew up in a Christian household, right? In my family, I have Christians, I have Muslims, I have Islam, Catholics, you name it. My family throughout from the Caribbean, from Africa, all those other things. So we have a lot of different religions in my family. I grew up going to different churches, mosques, temples, etc. You name it. People who are overly, and I'm talking about overly religious, there's something wrong. Like, I'm telling y'all, my radar will sit there and look at you like, it's like the people that's overly patriotic, patriotic. Got the American flag every goddamn where, all on the car, all in their house. This is America. I love my country. Bruh, chill. It's not that deep. Relax. It's not that serious. Oh, Jesus is king and I got the flag all over the place. You're Christian, sir. Congratulations. I grew up Christian as well. Congrats, man. It's not that deep. You don't need to be sitting here throwing it in everybody's goddamn face. It's none of my business. I don't give a damn who you praying to. But listen to the nonsense that they're doing. Abusing. First of all, this is crazy. Having a child urinate and defecate on themselves is whatever. That is crazy. That is crazy. There's something mentally wrong with these people. I'm telling y'all, man. I'm telling y'all. Let's keep going.
This was a misunderstanding of their religious beliefs. The judge disagreed.
When you allegedly got a 12-year-old child who is locked in a room for upwards of 3 years and is forced to urinate and defecate in the room and then clean it up with her clothes, that is not a religious issue. That's something else.
And police say this investigation started because the child told her school staff what was happening inside her home. As for the couple, they will be allowed to get out of jail. Locked in a bedroom with no means to escape.
Great job for that little girl. Telling the staff member, great job. I'm very, very happy that you spoke up and said something, because who knows how long this could have gone on for. And what did the judge say? This had nothing to do with goddamn don't. You can't sit there and say, oh, well, it was because of religious purposes. No, it's something else. You have a mental problem. You're sitting here making this girl write Bible verses and all this other stuff. Something I'm telling y'all, man, look. Let's get into this article, y'all. Insane. Let me real quick before we even get into it. Let me explain something to y'all. When I'm dating, right, dating whatever chick, when I'm talking to a woman, she's overly religious, I am immediately turned off because I already know what time it is. I've met and I have overly religious people in my goddamn family. When I'm talking to a chick who's overly religious, I'm immediately turned off for a bunch of different reasons, but mainly because why are you trying to force your beliefs on what your God is, your Bible, or your whatever, Quran, whatever, onto me? How do you know? Because I almost never tell people what I am, what I pray to, who I pray to, all these other things. I almost never tell it to anyone, especially not within the first couple of damn dates, unless you just ask me on the first date. All right, bet I'll tell you. But anytime I'm talking to a chick and they just start hitting me with that, or come to my church, and well, God loves you, and you should do this, and well, I think that you da. I got homegirls, right? I can't make this up, y'all. I got homegirls who got 5 kids, 4 baby daddies, never been married, and constantly trying to make me go to church and talk to me, talking about I'm sinning. But you goddamn 4 baby daddies, 5 kids. You don't have kids, all these kids out of wedlock, and you over here looking at me talking about I'm sinning. What? Casting stones in a glass house. It is crazy. And this is the reason why I look at these people a certain way when it comes to, again, people that's overly religious, people that's overly patriotic, people that's sitting there always trying to throw their damn, oh, I'm a lieutenant. I work with the Broward Sheriff Fire Department. Congratulations, sir. Congratulations. What you expect me to damn sit there and clap and applaud for you? No, bro, get your ass out my face, bro. I'm over here trying to do everything I gotta damn do so I can take my ass back to the house. Let's get into this article, y'all. BSO fire rescue lieutenant and wife accused of locking 12-year-old in room for years. A Broward Sheriff fire rescue lieutenant and wife were arrested for allegedly locking their 12-year-old adopted daughter for years inside a room at their Coral Springs home. Joel Christopher Kohnert, however you say that name, 44 years old, and Jennifer Renee Kohnert, 45 years old, was arrested by Coral Springs police on Tuesday on charges of child abuse without great bodily harm. Broward Jail's record shows. According to arrest reports, the couple is accused of subjecting the child to ongoing mental and physical abuse over a period of about 3 years. That's such a damn shame. An investigation was launched in February amid allegations that the girl was locked in her bedroom at night due to claims that she wandered the house and took items from family members. Probably not true, number one. But number two, if it is true, what did she take? Was it food? Was she hungry? Was it things to damn clean herself up with? Since apparently y'all trying to force her to urinate on herself? She didn't have access to a bathroom, so she'd urinate on the floor and forced to clean it the next morning, using her clothes along with vinegar and bleach before she was required to wash her clothes in a bucket outside and dry it in her room. Clothing collected from her room showed stains consistent with her statement, and when she was removed from the home, she was wearing a size 2T underwear that size for a toddler. Why they giving her a little ass down? They didn't even want to buy her proper clothes. They didn't even want to buy her proper clothes. The girl told investigators she was also locked in the room during the day at times and had to bathe outside in the backyard while wearing a bathing suit. Crazy. despite inadequate weather conditions. She said her bedroom door was locked from the outside and her window was restricted, leaving no means of escape. The girl said she sleeps on an air mattress, has minimal furniture, no toys or personal items in her room, and said a sound machine was kept at a very high volume in her room. She couldn't hear other people in the home. Yeah, just torturing this damn child. She also said Jennifer pulled her hair, slapped her, caused her lip to bleed, and kicked her while she was on the ground. Sometimes she claimed she was called derogatory names. She told she was bipolar like her biological mother and was told distressing information about her biological parents, including details of substance abuse and death. That's crazy. The girl said she was treated differently than the other six children in the house, and she has had to write Bible verses and even tread water uh in the pool for as long as 45 minutes at a time as a form of punishment. This is crazy. Parents appeared before Broward Bond court judge on Wednesday, where the attorney described them as devout Christians and devoutly religious, more so like devout demons, more so devout demons. Goddamn Satanists. That's what you are devout of. When you allegedly got a 12-year-old child who was locked in a room for upwards of 3 years and is forced to urinate and defecate in the room and then clean it up with their clothes, that is not a religious issue. That is something else. That's a fact. I said this already. The judge also said the arrest report said couple admitted to locking the girl in the room. It talks about it says based upon husbands. It does say specifically what he is. It states that locking a child in the room from the outside, he knew he was wrong. Yeah, that's facts. Um, Oh, of course, they asked for a $50,000 bond each. That's disappointing. But they're gonna bond out pretty fairly soon. Disgusting. Disgusting. I want y'all to comment down below and let me know what you thought about this video, man. Thanks for watching. And until next time, please, man, y'all be safe for her, cuz.